Hey YouTube, this is PyCharm, one of the best IEDs that I like. So this is PyCharm's download, so let's get into it in just 1 second. Or let's start in 1 second. So first of all, go to Google or Microsoft Edge or whatever your web browser is and go to the URL and search up python.org and then click enter. I'll show all this stuff over here. But what you want to do is you could click this, Python 3.8.5, or you could just go here on downloads and go over here and download for Windows. Click on it, and then it should go like this, download right there, click open, and then click add 3.8 to path. And you don't have to do this though, but you can do this if you want. So then install, click yes. It should ask you if you want to install or let Python make changes to your computer. Click yes, and then it should be installing just like this. And so just wait, installing. And if you're on Mac, what you could do is go to Mac OS X and then look at all of these versions of Mac OS and choose whichever one you want. Except they might not be the same Python that I'm installing because this is Python 3.8.5 32-bit. So you might not want to download this from python.org. So I will get to that in just a minute. So Windows users, once you're over here, click close. And now I'll explain to the Mac users. For the Mac users, go to sublimetext.com/3 or just search up Sublime Text 3 and then click over here. And you should be over here anyways. So there's Mac. For the Mac users, click on this. Except you could also download Sublime Text 3 for Windows. For Python also, because it's another IED you can use for Python. But Mac users, you should also download this. So I'm just going to click next. Add to Explore Content menu, next, install. And then I'm installing it. And then click finish. And then, And then what you're going to do next is go here, pycharm.com. Now, it'll take you here, so that's actually not what we want to do. Don't go to pycharm.com. Go to PyCharm, search up PyCharm, and then click on this first one, JetBrains. And then click on the download. And then click on community download. And then, yep. Now, Mac users, do not download this Python and do not download this community version of PyCharm. What you are going to do is go to Sublime Text 3. Go to Sublime Text 3. Open it up. What you're going to do is click File, New File. What you're going to do is save. And then do whatever you want to call your file. So, practice file or example file .py. Make sure you have the py at the end, otherwise you can't use it as Python. We just save it to here, or oops, yep. Click save, and now everything will just be Python. And when you want to run it, click Control B, and then click Python, and it printed your code. So that's it for you Mac users, but Windows users, it's a little more versatile, if you know what I mean. There's PyCharm, Community EXE. Yes. Oopsies. I already did set up. So open PyCharm. Oh wait, I didn't. So let me just click open. And then it'll ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Click yes. Click next. Click next. Oopsies. Need an empty folder, looks like, so let's go to downloads. Okay, next. Click on, this is important, checkbox 64-bit launcher, checkmark.py, and you could do these if you want, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to create a folder named JetBrains, looks like. And I'm downloading PyCharm in another IDE, just like Sublime Text 3. And you could use Sublime Text 3. Same way I showed you Mac users, you could rename your file to a .py and then use it on Windows also. Except Windows is more versatile, as I said. On Windows you could also use PyCharm. Or what you could do is go to Python, this 3.8-bit, and then do print hello. It's kind of like command prompt, and then it'll just print it. And on Windows, what you could also do is go to command prompt and then do py and then do print hello. But you need to have all those Pythons downloaded. Hello. You need to have this Python downloaded to do that. And you can only download this on Windows. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as good as on Mac. So, but you could still download the other versions of Mac OS X on it. It just wouldn't be as well and wouldn't have all the good features. So I'm going to run PyCharm Community Edition. Finish. And then I'm going to do config or installation folder. Actually, I'm going to do not import settings. You don't have to do this. You can choose your theme. I like the Darkula, which is the dark. Next, featured plugins. You could do all of this stuff. These are languages, but I'm just showing you for Python right now. So I'm just going to start using PyCharm. And then let's do new project. Let's just go with Python download or something. And then, or actually, let's just do Python instead. Python. And then click create. And then loading your Python project, creating virtual environment. And it'll show all this. I don't want the tips right now, so yep. And then I'll make it full screen once can. So Mac users, stick with Sublime Text 3. Pretty easy to use, pretty nice. Really good for you guys. But yeah, you could also install other IDEs that I'll be going over, Well, not in this video, though. I wouldn't be going over that. So you could just do print hello PyCharm users, and then just do run, and then it'll go like this. So PyCharm is really good for beginners, by the way, guys. So if you're a beginner, download that. Exit PyCharm, and as I said, you can also use command prompt. Pretty interesting, except it's hard to do some of the commands on it. or wait, you have to do Python, and then you could do A equals 7, B equals 8, if A plus B equals 15, colon, see, you can't do that, which shows syntax, invalid syntax. Oh, I did it wrong, maybe that's why. Oops. But yeah, you can't do as many of the commands. And it doesn't help you that much. This is for like more like advanced professional coders, like if you know what I mean. 15. And then you have to know all of this actually to do it. So yeah, that's the thing about this. Oops, print true, and then I'll say invalid expected an indented block, and yeah, it's very complicated. It doesn't help you that much. It even one mistake, it'll just, even a small one, it won't run. I mean, it's the thing about Python. So thanks for watching, guys. That's all for today. Really appreciate it. Hope you liked this video. See you next time.